In Virginia, what is the minimum distance you must park from a fire hydrant? Option A. 10 feet on either side. Option C. 15 feet on either side. Option D. 20 feet on either side. The correct answer is C. 15 feet on either side. Virginia law requires parking no closer than 15 feet from a fire hydrant on either side. Parking closer blocks emergency access for firefighters and is a moving violation level infraction in most localities. In Virginia, what does a red curb marking indicate? Option A. Parking allowed for 15 minutes only. Option B. No parking, stopping, or standing at any time. Option C. Loading zone for commercial vehicles. Option D. Handicap accessible parking area. The correct answer is B. No parking, stopping, or standing at any time. A red curb in Virginia means no stopping, standing, or parking at any time. Red curbs are typically found at fire station driveways, bus stops, and safety zones. In Virginia, what is the correct wheel position when parking uphill on a street without a curb? Option A. Turn wheels sharply to the left toward traffic. Option B. Keep wheels straight ahead. Option C. Turn wheels sharply to the right away from traffic. Option D. Turn wheels slightly to the left. The correct answer is C. Turn wheels sharply to the right away from traffic. When parking uphill with no curb, turn your front wheels to the right, away from traffic. If the vehicle rolls, it will move off the road rather than into traffic. This is opposite from parking uphill with a curb. In Virginia, what is the consequence of accumulating 18 or more demerit points within 24 months? Option A. Mandatory driver improvement clinic only. Option B. Automatic license suspension for 90 days. Option C. License suspended for 90 days plus a required improvement program. Option D. A $500 fine with no suspension. The correct answer is C. License suspended for 90 days plus a required improvement program. Accumulating 18 or more demerit points within 24 months results in a 90-day license suspension and a mandatory driver improvement clinic. Additional points within 12 months of reinstatement lead to further suspensions. In Virginia, how many demerit points are added for a conviction of running a red light? Option A. 3 points. Option B. 4 points. Option C. 6 points. Option D. 8 points. The correct answer is B. 4 points. Running a red light in Virginia carries a 4 demerit point penalty. Demerit points accumulate on your record for 2 years from the offense date, though convictions remain for 11 years. In Virginia, what is the demerit point value for a conviction of speeding 1 to 9 miles per hour over the posted limit? Option A. 0 points, no demerit assessed. Option B. 3 demerit points. Option C. 4 demerit points. Option D. 6 demerit points. The correct answer is B. 3 demerit points. Speeding 1 to 9 miles per hour over the limit in Virginia results in 3 demerit points. Speeding 10 to 19 miles per hour over adds 4 points, and 20 miles per hour or more adds 6 points. Points stay active on your record for 2 years. In Virginia, what is the minimum age to obtain a motorcycle learner's permit? Option A. 15 and a half years old. Option B. 16 years old. Option C. 17 years old. Option D. 18 years old. The correct answer is B. 16 years old. Virginia requires applicants to be at least 16 years old to obtain a motorcycle learner's permit. Permit holders may ride only during daylight hours and must be accompanied by a licensed rider on a separate motorcycle. In Virginia, what is the Safe Driver Insurance Plan, and how does it affect insurance rates? Option A. It guarantees fixed premiums for 3 years. Option B. It allows insurers to surcharge policies based on demerit points and at-fault crashes. Option C. It provides state-subsidized insurance for high-risk drivers. Option D. It removes all points after a safe driving course. The correct answer is B. It allows insurers to surcharge policies based on demerit points and at-fault crashes. Virginia's Safe Driver Insurance Plan allows insurers to apply premium surcharges based on demerit points and at-fault accidents. Accumulating points can significantly raise your premiums. Safe drivers may earn merit points that reduce rates. In Virginia, what does a yellow X on a highway overhead lane control signal mean? Option A. The lane ahead is closed, move out immediately. Option B. Prepare to move left, the lane will close soon. Option C. High occupancy vehicle lane is open. Option D. Proceed with caution, reduced speed required. The correct answer is B. Prepare to move left, the lane will close soon. A flashing or steady yellow X on an overhead lane signal warns that the lane will close ahead. Drivers should prepare to merge out of the lane in an orderly manner before reaching the closure point. In Virginia, what does it mean to earn safe driver points, merit points, on your record? Option A. Points that cancel out existing demerit points, up to a +5 balance. Option B. Points redeemable for cash rewards from the DMV. Option C. Points that automatically waive one speeding ticket. Option D. Points applied only to commercial license holders. The correct answer is A. Points that cancel out existing demerit points, up to a +5 balance. Virginia awards one safe driver, merit, point for every full year of driving with no violations or suspensions. These positive points offset demerit points, up to a maximum balance of +5, which can help lower insurance rates. In Virginia, what is the minimum penalty for a first offense of driving while your license is revoked? Option A. Fine up to $500 only. Option B. Class 1 misdemeanor with up to 12 months in jail. Option C. Mandatory 30-day vehicle impoundment only. Option D. Administrative warning with no criminal record. The correct answer is B. Class 1 misdemeanor with up to 12 months in jail. Driving on a revoked license in Virginia is a Class 1 misdemeanor, the most serious misdemeanor classification, carrying up to 12 months in jail and/or a fine up to $2,500. The revocation period also restarts. In Virginia, what is the Virginia Alcohol Safety Action Program, VASAP? Option A. A voluntary community education program for teens. Option B. A required treatment and monitoring program for DUI offenders. Option C. An insurance discount program for sober drivers. Option D. A law enforcement sobriety checkpoint initiative. The correct answer is B. A required treatment and monitoring program for DUI offenders. VASAP is a mandatory program that DUI offenders must complete as a condition of license reinstatement. It includes assessment, education, treatment, and monitoring, often paired with an ignition interlock requirement. In Virginia, what happens if a DUI offender fails to enroll in VASAP within the required timeframe? Option A. Their fine is doubled but license is restored. Option B. Their restricted license is revoked. Option C. They are automatically sent to jail. Option D. Their case is dismissed without penalty. The correct answer is B. Their restricted license is revoked. Failure to enroll in VASAP within the court-ordered period results in revocation of the restricted license. Courts take VASAP enrollment seriously as it is a key condition for partial driving privileges during the suspension period. In Virginia, what is the required following distance when driving behind a motorcycle? Option A. 1 second minimum. Option B. Same as for any other vehicle, at least 2 seconds. Option C. At least 3 to 4 seconds due to the motorcycle stopping distance. Option D. No specific requirement exists. The correct answer is C. At least 3 to 4 seconds due to the motorcycle stopping distance. Virginia recommends at least 3 to 4 seconds when following a motorcycle. Motorcycles can stop faster than cars, and debris or road hazards that cars drive over can cause a motorcyclist to suddenly brake or swerve. In Virginia, what does a divided highway end sign require drivers to do? Option A. Merge into a single lane ahead. Option B. Prepare for two-way traffic on an undivided road. Option C. Reduce speed to 35 miles per hour immediately. Option D. Move to the right lane only. The correct answer is B. Prepare for two-way traffic on an undivided road. A divided highway end sign warns that the road is transitioning from a divided, separated direction road to an undivided two-way road. Drivers must prepare to share the roadway with oncoming traffic. In Virginia, what is the minimum age to apply for a Class A heavy combination CDL? Option A. 16 years old. Option B. 17 years old. Option C. 18 years old for intrastate, 21 for interstate. Option D. 21 years old for all CDL operations. The correct answer is C. 18 years old for intrastate, 21 for interstate. Virginia issues a Class A CDL to drivers at least 18 years old for intrastate, within Virginia, operations only. To operate in interstate commerce, crossing state lines, drivers must be at least 21 years old. In Virginia, what is the speed limit on a highway within a safety corridor zone? Option A. The same as posted, no special reduction applies. Option B. Always 35 miles per hour regardless of other signs. Option C. Fines are doubled in these zones, but the speed limit itself is posted. Option D. Speed limit is reduced by 10 miles per hour automatically. The correct answer is C. Fines are doubled in these zones, but the speed limit itself is posted. Virginia designates certain high crash corridors as safety corridors. The speed limit is the one posted, but fines for violations are significantly increased in these zones to deter dangerous driving behavior. In Virginia, what does a circular road sign with a red border and a diagonal red slash over a symbol mean? Option A. Warning that the action shown is dangerous. Option B. The action shown is prohibited. Option C. The action shown is required. Option D. Services for the depicted activity are nearby. The correct answer is B. The action shown is prohibited. A circular sign with a red border and diagonal slash is a regulatory prohibition sign. It means the action shown, such as no U-turn, no left turn, or no trucks, is not permitted at that location. In Virginia, when is it legal to pass another vehicle on a two-lane road across a solid yellow center line? Option A. Never. A solid yellow line on your side always prohibits passing. Option B. Only if the other vehicle is traveling more than 20 miles per hour below the limit. Option C. When instructed by a law enforcement officer or flagger. Option D. When following a slow-moving farm vehicle for more than 1 mile. The correct answer is A. Never. A solid yellow line on your side always prohibits passing. A solid yellow line on your side of the center line in Virginia means passing is prohibited. The only exceptions involve controlled intersections or a flagger/officer directing traffic. Crossing a solid yellow line to pass is a violation. In Virginia, what is the law regarding the use of a wireless device for a driver under 18? Option A. Hands-free devices are allowed. Handheld is banned. Option B. All handheld and hands-free wireless device use is prohibited while driving. Option C. Only texting is banned. Phone calls are allowed hands-free. Option D. No specific restriction applies to drivers under 18. The correct answer is B. All handheld and hands-free wireless device use is prohibited while driving. Virginia law prohibits drivers under 18 from using any wireless device, handheld or hands-free, while operating a motor vehicle. Violating this law results in a traffic infraction and demerit points. In Virginia, what is required when a driver receives a traffic conviction from another U? State. Option A. Nothing. Out-of-state convictions are not recognized in Virginia. Option B. The conviction is recorded on the Virginia record and demerit points are assessed. Option C. The driver must appear before a Virginia court within 30 days. Option D. Only felony convictions from other states are transferred. The correct answer is B. The conviction is recorded on the Virginia record and demerit points are assessed. Virginia participates in the Driver License Compact. Out-of-state convictions for moving violations are reported to Virginia, recorded on the Virginia driving record, and demerit points are assessed as if the offense occurred in Virginia. In Virginia, what does a no-stopping sign mean for drivers? Option A. Parking allowed for 5 minutes to pick up passengers. Option B. The vehicle may not stop for any reason except traffic or emergencies. Option C. Commercial vehicles may not stop, but passenger cars may briefly. Option D. Stopping allowed only during posted hours. The correct answer is B. The vehicle may not stop for any reason except traffic or emergencies. A no-stopping sign is the most restrictive sign. It means a vehicle may not stop for any reason, not to park, load/unload, or drop off passengers, except to comply with a traffic signal, sign, or officer's direction. In Virginia, what is the correct action when your vehicle's anti-lock braking system, ABS, activates during emergency braking? Option A. Pump the brakes rapidly to help the ABS. Option B. Release the brake pedal halfway to prevent wheel lockup. Option C. Keep firm, steady pressure on the brake pedal and steer. Option D. Shift to a lower gear immediately to slow the vehicle. The correct answer is C. Keep firm, steady pressure on the brake pedal and steer. When ABS activates, you should maintain firm, steady pressure on the brake pedal. Do not pump the brakes as that defeats ABS. ABS prevents will lock up automatically, allowing you to steer around obstacles while braking hard. In Virginia, what is the minimum number of hours of supervised driving required before a teen permit holder can take the road test? Option A. 20 hours total with 2 at night. Option B. 30 hours total with 10 at night. Option C. 40 hours total with 10 at night. Option D. 45 hours total with 15 at night. The correct answer is C. 40 hours total with 10 at night. Virginia's GDL program requires teens to complete at least 40 hours of supervised driving, including a minimum of 10 hours at night, before taking the behind-the-wheel road test. A parent or guardian must certify these hours. In Virginia, what does a solid white stop line at an intersection require of drivers? Option A. Stop before the front bumper reaches the line. Option B. Stop with the front bumper on top of the line. Option C. Slow to 10 miles per hour before the line. Option D. Yield and proceed without fully stopping. The correct answer is A. Stop before the front bumper reaches the line. A solid white stop line marks the exact point where drivers must stop. Virginia law requires stopping before the front bumper crosses the line, not on it or beyond it. Stopping past the line is a violation. In Virginia, how long does a first offense DUI conviction remain on your driving record? Option A. 3 years from the conviction date. Option B. 5 years from the conviction date. Option C. 11 years from the conviction date. Option D. Permanently on the criminal record only. The correct answer is C. 11 years from the conviction date. In Virginia, DUI convictions remain on the driving record for 11 years. This long retention period affects insurance rates and counts as a prior offense for sentencing purposes if a second DUI occurs within that window. In Virginia, what is the penalty for texting while driving for a first offense? Option A. $125 civil penalty. Option B. $250 civil penalty. Option C. $500 civil penalty plus license suspension. Option D. A criminal misdemeanor charge. The correct answer is A. $125 civil penalty. Virginia imposes a $125 civil penalty for a first texting while driving offense and $250 for a second or subsequent offense. The law applies to all handheld personal communications device use while driving. In Virginia, what is a restricted license, and when is it issued to a DUI offender? Option A. A license valid only for commercial driving during suspension. Option B. A license allowing limited driving for work, school, and essential trips during suspension. Option C. A provisional license issued to teen drivers during GDL. Option D. A license restricting driving to daylight hours only after age 75. The correct answer is B. A license allowing limited driving for work, school, and essential trips during suspension. A restricted license in Virginia allows a DUI suspended driver to drive for essential purposes, commuting to work or school, medical appointments, and VASIP attendance during the suspension period. It typically requires an ignition interlock device. In Virginia, what does the failure to maintain lane violation mean? Option A. Driving below the minimum posted speed for an extended period. Option B. Drifting out of a designated lane without signaling. Option C. Following another vehicle closer than 2 seconds. Option D. Making a turn from the wrong lane. The correct answer is B. Drifting out of a designated lane without signaling. Failure to maintain a lane means a vehicle leaves its designated lane without signaling or checking for safety. In Virginia, it carries 4 demerit points and commonly contributes to sideswiping crashes on multi-lane roads. In Virginia, what is the speed limit on an interstate highway inside a city or town unless otherwise posted? Option A. 55 miles per hour. Option B. 60 miles per hour. Option C. 65 miles per hour. Option D. 70 miles per hour. The correct answer is A. 55 miles per hour. In Virginia, the default speed limit on interstate highways inside a city or town is 55 miles per hour unless a higher limit is posted. Rural interstates default to 70 miles per hour. Always follow posted signs, which may raise or lower these defaults. In Virginia, what must a driver do when approaching a low water bridge or flooded crossing with water over the road? Option A. Proceed at 5 miles per hour to test depth before crossing. Option B. Drive through quickly to minimize water contact. Option C. Never drive through moving floodwater, turn around. Option D. Honk horn to warn oncoming vehicles before crossing. The correct answer is C. Never drive through moving floodwater, turn around. Virginia follows the turn around, don't drown principle. Just 6 inches of moving water can knock a person down. 12 inches can sweep a small vehicle away. Drivers should never attempt to cross flooded roads. In Virginia, what does the color green on a highway overhead lane signal mean? Option A. The lane is closed ahead. Prepare to move over. Option B. The lane is open and available for your use. Option C. High speed through traffic only. Option D. Emergency vehicle staging, clear the lane. The correct answer is B. The lane is open and available for your use. A green arrow or green signal on a highway overhead lane control sign means the lane directly below is open to traffic. Drivers should still observe normal traffic regulations within that lane. In Virginia, what is the law regarding the use of turn signals when changing lanes on a highway? Option A. Signals are optional if no vehicles are nearby. Option B. Signals must be activated at least 3 seconds before changing lanes. Option C. Signals must be used at all times when changing lanes. Option D. Signals are only required when changing from the far left lane. The correct answer is C. Signals must be used at all times when changing lanes. Virginia requires turn signals whenever changing lanes, regardless of traffic conditions. Failing to signal a lane change carries 4 demerit points. Signals must be given for a sufficient distance and time to warn others. In Virginia, what is the correct action when you are traveling in the right lane and a vehicle on an on-ramp is merging onto the highway? Option A. Maintain speed. Merging vehicles must yield to highway traffic. Option B. Move to the left lane if possible, or adjust speed to help the merging vehicle. Option C. Slow to 30 miles per hour and allow the vehicle to merge ahead of you. Option D. Flash your headlights to signal the merging driver to stop. The correct answer is B. Move to the left lane if possible, or adjust speed to help the merging vehicle. While merging vehicles must yield, Virginia's cooperative driving principles encourage highway drivers to move left or adjust speed when safe to do so. This reduces dangerous merging conflicts and is considered a courtesy and safe practice. In Virginia, what is the minimum fine for a first speeding conviction in a highway work zone with workers present? Option A. The same as any other speeding fine. Option B. $100 minimum fine added to the standard fine. Option C. Double the standard fine with a $250 minimum. Option D. Triple the standard fine automatically. The correct answer is C. Double the standard fine with a $250 minimum. Virginia doubles fines for speeding in active highway work zones when workers are present, with a minimum $250 fine on top of standard penalties. Work zone speed violations also add demerit points to the driver's record. In Virginia, what is the basic speed law, and when can a driver be cited under it? Option A. A driver may be cited only for exceeding a posted numeric limit. Option B. A driver may be cited for driving faster than safe for current road conditions, even below the posted limit. Option C. It applies only to commercial vehicles over 26,000 pounds GVWR. Option D. It sets a universal 35 miles per hour limit on all residential roads. The correct answer is B. A driver may be cited for driving faster than safe for current road conditions, even below the posted limit. Virginia's basic speed law states no one shall drive faster than is reasonable and prudent given the conditions. A driver traveling at the posted limit in fog, ice, or heavy rain may still be cited if conditions require a lower speed. In Virginia, what must you do before backing your vehicle out of a driveway onto a public road? Option A. Sound your horn twice to alert pedestrians. Option B. Yield to all pedestrians and approaching traffic on the road. Option C. Signal with your left hand out the window. Option D. Roll down the window and look left only. The correct answer is B. Yield to all pedestrians and approaching traffic on the road. Before backing onto a public road, Virginia drivers must yield to all pedestrians on the sidewalk and all approaching vehicles. Backing without checking thoroughly is a common cause of crashes and carries demerit points. In Virginia, what does a white diamond, painted on the pavement inside a traffic lane indicate? Option A. A school crossing zone ahead. Option B. A reserved lane for high occupancy vehicles, HOV, or other restricted users. Option C. Temporary lane marking in a construction zone. Option D. A railroad grade crossing approach. The correct answer is B. A reserved lane for high occupancy vehicles, HOV, or other restricted users. A white diamond painted on the pavement marks a reserved lane, typically an HOV lane, bus lane, or bicycle lane. Only vehicles meeting the posted eligibility requirements may use the lane during the hours shown. In Virginia, what is the consequence of a second DUI offense within 10 years? Option A. Class 4 misdemeanor, $500 fine, 60-day suspension. Option B. Class 1 misdemeanor, mandatory minimum 10-day jail, 3-year revocation. Option C. Class 6 felony, mandatory 1 year in prison. Option D. Same penalty as a first offense plus a $1,000 fine. The correct answer is B. Class 1 misdemeanor, mandatory minimum 10-day jail, 3-year revocation. A second DUI within 10 years in Virginia is a Class 1 misdemeanor with a mandatory minimum of 10 days in jail, 20 days if BAC greater than or equal to 0. 15%, a minimum $500 fine, and a 3-year license revocation. An ignition interlock is also required. In Virginia, what is aggressive driving legally defined as and what is its classification? Option A. Any form of road rage, a Class 3 misdemeanor. Option B. Committing one or more traffic offenses to endanger persons or property, a Class 2 misdemeanor. Option C. Excessive horn use combined with tailgating, a civil infraction only. Option D. Speeding more than 20 miles per hour over the limit, a Class 1 misdemeanor. The correct answer is B. Committing one or more traffic offenses to endanger persons or property, a Class 2 misdemeanor. Virginia defines aggressive driving as committing one or more traffic offenses, such as speeding, tailgating, or improper lane changes, in a manner that endangers persons or property. It is a Class 2 misdemeanor, more serious than individual traffic infractions. In Virginia, what is the purpose of the FR 300 form? Option A. A form to request license reinstatement after suspension. Option B. A crash report form filed when a crash causes injury, death, or property damage over $1,500. Option C. A medical fitness certification form for older drivers. Option D. And State Route 22 insurance filing required after a DUI. The correct answer is B. A crash report form filed when a crash causes injury, death, or property damage over $1,500. The FR 300 is Virginia's crash report form. Drivers involved in a crash resulting in injury, death, or property damage totaling $1,500 or more must file this form with the DMV within 10 days if a police report was not taken at the scene. In Virginia, how far from a railroad crossing must you stop when a train is approaching or the signals are active? Option A. 5 feet from the nearest rail. Option B. 15 feet from the nearest rail. Option C. 50 feet but not more than 100 feet from the nearest rail. Option D. 30 feet from the crossing gate arm. The correct answer is C. 50 feet but not more than 100 feet from the nearest rail. Virginia law requires stopping not less than 15 feet nor more than 50 feet from the nearest rail when a train is coming or signals are active. Never stop on the tracks. If a train is visible or audible, do not attempt to cross. In Virginia, what is a highway as defined under the Virginia Code for traffic law purposes? Option A. Only interstates and multi-lane divided roads. Option B. Any public road maintained by the state or a locality, including city streets. Option C. Only rural roads outside city limits. Option D. Roads with speed limits of 45 miles per hour or higher. The correct answer is B. Any public road maintained by the state or a locality, including city streets. Virginia law broadly defines highway as any public road or thoroughfare, including city streets, county roads, and state routes. Traffic laws apply to all these roads, not just rural or high-speed corridors. In Virginia, what must a driver do when overtaking a bicycle on a 2-lane road? Option A. Sound the horn once and proceed at normal speed. Option B. Slow to 15 miles per hour and pass within 1 foot. Option C. Leave at least 3 feet of clearance between the vehicle and the bicycle. Option D. Wait until the bicycle is completely off the road surface. The correct answer is C. Leave at least 3 feet of clearance between the vehicle and the bicycle. Virginia's 3-foot law requires drivers to allow at least 3 feet of lateral clearance when passing a bicycle on the same road. If the road is too narrow, drivers must slow down and wait for a safe opportunity to pass. In Virginia, what are the nighttime passenger restrictions for drivers under 18 during the first year of the full license? Option A. No more than 1 passenger under 21, family excluded. Option B. No passengers under 18 allowed at any time of day. Option C. No more than 3 passengers total regardless of age. Option D. No restrictions, the full license removes all GDL limits. The correct answer is A. No more than 1 passenger under 21, family excluded. During the first year of a Virginia driver's license for those under 18, no more than one passenger under 21, excluding family members, is allowed at any time. This restriction helps reduce distraction-related crashes among new teen drivers. In Virginia, what is the law regarding the use of high-beam headlights at night? Option A. High beams are illegal on all multi-lane highways. Option B. Dim to low beams within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle or 200 feet when following. Option C. Dim to low beams within 1,000 feet of any vehicle ahead or oncoming. Option D. High beams are always required outside city limits after midnight. The correct answer is B. Dim to low beams within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle or 200 feet when following. Virginia requires drivers to dim high beams to low beams within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle and within 200 feet when following another vehicle. Failure to dim can blind other drivers and result in a traffic infraction. In Virginia, what is the consequence of a driver accumulating 8 demerit points within 12 months for the first time? Option A. Mandatory 30-day license suspension. Option B. Advisory letter from the DMV with no mandatory action required. Option C. Mandatory enrollment in a driver improvement clinic. Option D. Automatic increase in insurance rates by state law. The correct answer is C. Mandatory enrollment in a driver improvement clinic. Accumulating 8 demerit points within 12 months triggers mandatory enrollment in a Virginia driver improvement clinic. Completion of the clinic can remove up to 5 demerit points from the record. Failure to enroll results in suspension. In Virginia, what must a vehicle owner do if their vehicle is involved in a crash and the owner was not the driver? Option A. Nothing, only the driver is legally responsible. Option B. File a crash report with the DMV within 30 days. Option C. Provide proof of insurance to the DMV and the other party. Option D. The owner is jointly responsible and must ensure a crash report is filed. The correct answer is D. The owner is jointly responsible and must ensure a crash report is filed. In Virginia, vehicle owners bear shared responsibility for crashes involving their vehicle. The owner must ensure proper insurance is in force, may face civil liability, and must cooperate in providing insurance information regardless of who was driving. In Virginia, what is the correct action when a traffic signal is completely dark, not functioning, at an intersection? Option A. Proceed through the intersection at normal speed. Option B. Come to a complete stop and treat it as a four-way stop. Option C. Yield to vehicles on the larger road. Option D. Continue through slowly, right-of-way rules do not apply. The correct answer is B. Come to a complete stop and treat it as a four-way stop. When a traffic signal is dark or not working, Virginia requires all drivers to treat the intersection as a four-way stop, come to a complete stop and proceed only when it is your turn and the intersection is clear. In Virginia, what is the minimum speed that constitutes reckless driving by speed regardless of the posted limit? Option A. Driving 80 miles per hour or more anywhere in Virginia. Option B. Driving 75 miles per hour or more on a highway with a 65 miles per hour limit. Option C. Driving more than 25 miles per hour over any posted limit. Option D. Driving more than 20 miles per hour over any posted limit. The correct answer is A. Driving 80 miles per hour or more anywhere in Virginia. In Virginia, driving 80 miles per hour or more at any location, regardless of the posted speed limit, is automatically considered reckless driving. Additionally, driving 20 miles per hour or more over the posted limit is also reckless driving by speed. In Virginia, what is the consequence for a driver who is found guilty of a third DUI within 10 years? Option A. Class 1 misdemeanor, same as a second offense. Option B. Class 6 felony with mandatory minimum 90 days in jail and indefinite revocation. Option C. Class 6 felony with a mandatory minimum 6-month jail sentence. Option D. Class 4 misdemeanor with $2,500 fine and 5-year suspension. The correct answer is C. Class 6 felony with a mandatory minimum 6-month jail sentence. A third DUI conviction within 10 years in Virginia is a Class 6 felony. It carries a mandatory minimum of 6 months in jail, a minimum $1,000 fine, and indefinite license revocation. This reflects Virginia's escalating penalties for repeat DUI offenders. Outstanding! You completed all 51 Virginia DMV Practice Test Volume 3. Subscribe to the USA Driving Test for free practice tests for all 50 states. Good luck on your exam.